guys, so today I'm doing my finale for what I want to use up in 2016. Obviously 2016 is coming to a close, or it already has by the time you're seeing this video. I'm not sure when it's gonna go up, but right now as of filming this, it's the 21st of December, and so the year is not technically over yet, but I am traveling 3 days after Christmas, so I'll be very busy, and once I'm traveling, I'm not going to be uploading. Like, I will be uploading scheduled videos, but I won't be like filming and uploading there, if that makes any sense. So I have to pre-film a bunch. So I decided to go ahead and end this project where it's at, because it's close enough to the end of the year, and like I said, I won't have time at the actual end of the year. I won't be able to film. So I have all the products in front of me, and I'm just going to go through and say what I did finish, what I didn't finish, and a lot of it I actually still have because I kept all the makeup that I used up this year, which is going to be another video. Some other things I'll just have to tell you if I finished it off or not, and some of the stuff I haven't finished, but for the most part I finished up like a lot. I finished up most of the things on here. So I'm just going to get on into the video now. I'll start with skincare because I don't have a lot of it. I did not use up this e.l.f. exfoliator. It still has that much left in it, but I did make a ton of progress on it this year, and I will roll it over into the next year. I'm gonna do that with all of the things that I wanted to use up and didn't get around to, unless I like threw them out or something, but the ones that I still have, I am going to be rolling over into next year's video on what I want to use up. My video on what I want to use up in 2017 will be coming soon, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that. Okay, and then also for skincare, I had a little Neutrogena little mini sunscreen thing, and I decided to just throw that away because it was getting really old and I didn't trust putting it on my face. And then I had a Skin Fix hand cream that I used up. It was a little mini size, and a Cetaphil lotion that I used up. And then we have body stuff, which I didn't have too much of, but I did have quite a bit. I used up a Velvet Sugar perfume from Bath & Body Works. I used up a Japanese Cherry Blossom body spray, a little mini one. Japanese Cherry Blossom lotion, again a little mini one. Some kind of weird Germex that I think is from like the dollar store or something that I would not recommend. I used that up. Body Ecology body spray, I can't remember what scent it was in. A natural deodorant that I didn't like. I also used up a perfume called Beauty Bohem from Forever 21. I used up a Body Ecology lotion, which was the same scent as the body spray that I don't remember, and a little roller ball that I also don't remember what the scent of was, and I didn't put it on here, but I didn't really know where it was from anyway, so that's gone. And then I used up 1,000 Wishes, a little mini size of the body spray. And I had on here that I wanted to use up 2 perfume samples, and I have one of them. I used up Marc Jacobs Daisy Dream in my Project Pan, and then I also used up Marc Jacobs Decadent. So now we're into makeup, and there's a lot that I decided to just get rid of. There's a lot that I finished up, and then there's a few things that I didn't finish. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the things that I ended up giving away. By the way, I added a lot of things onto this list from the last update. Like, I've been adding stuff throughout the year, so in the last update there weren't quite as many things on here. Okay, so first, from the very beginning, I think, I had the NYC blush in West Side Wine that I wanted to use up, and I ended up just not liking it and giving it to my mom. And then I had a Hard Candy eye primer, which looked like this, but it was a full size. This is just a mini, so I ended up switching it out for this. And also, the products that I X'd out, gave away, like threw away, whatever, I have more than replaced them on this list with other things to work on, so no worries there. I did like replace everything. The Profusion Natural palette that I had, I wanted to finish up the highlight shade in there, and I didn't like the palette, so I ended up giving that to my mom. The Baby Lips little lip balm in Pink Punch. It kind of like, it was old and it kind of changed consistency, and I didn't like using it because it didn't feel like it used to. So I ended up throwing that away because I figured it went bad. But other than that, everything else is here. So now I'll go into the stuff that I didn't use up because there's not too much of it actually. So number one is the Rimmel BB cream. It's their matte formula, and this one is in light medium. And I did get a lot of use out of this during like the summer when I was a little darker, but it is too dark for me right now, I think. So I'm gonna have to wait to use this again once I have more of a tan. But right now I'm pasty, so it's not gonna work. I think I added this on after the last update, I'm not sure, but this is the ColourPop eyeshadow in Puppy Love. It's a discontinued shade that went to charity, and I really like the shade, but it is very close to being done, and I just haven't used it up yet. I'm going to be working on this more next year. And then what I have on my lips today, this is the NARS lip pencil in Rakujin. It's their little mini that came in the birthday set from last year. And I was kind of ambitious because I finished up the first, spoiler alert, I finished up the first lipstick that I put on here. And so I was like, well, I might as well put some others on there, but then I didn't really get around to using them much. So this one is still on there. It's going to be on there for next year. It is like really, really small. Like there's not a ton left. So I don't think I'll have too much trouble using it up if I just use it consistently. However, I am wearing it right now for the first time in a while, and it's honestly kind of like stinging my lips a little bit. So I'm worried about what's in here because I am allergic to cinnamon and very badly allergic to it. So if that was in here, even a tiny amount, then it would definitely cause a reaction. So I'm gonna have to look up the ingredients, and if the ingredients include cinnamon, then this will not be in the project and I'll be giving it away. Okay, I looked up the ingredients on this real quick and I don't see anything that looks like cinnamon, so I don't know what it is. That's kind of feels like it's stinging my lips, and I don't remember it doing this before, so if it keeps doing that, I might end up giving it away. I don't know. Speaking of that, I will be doing a declutter next year, I think, so I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited to get some stuff out, but that'll be in the upcoming year, so again, subscribe. Okay, next we have another lipstick. This is the Too Faced Melted Metal Liquefied Metallic Lipstick in Melted Metallic Peony. So this shade is just not one I reach for all the time, but I still like it. It's still pretty, and I like the formula of these. For some reason, I got a little like set for Christmas, which is why this one is tiny size. But for some reason, I think it was Melted Metallic Macaroon. That one like separated, and it's really, really liquidy now. So I think that's gonna be one of the things that I'm giving to a friend or someone, because I just don't like the consistency of it, and I don't know why it did that. Like, I did wait a while to use it. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but it just got really liquidy on me, so I don't know why. My hair is being really annoying too. But this one I do like. It's just not my favorite of the bunch, so I think this would be a really easy color to use a lot, so I'll just have to keep on using that. And then the last thing that I didn't end up using up was this Hard Candy Eyes on the Limit eyeshadow primer, and I did have it in my project pan. You can see like my progress on it and everything, but I just didn't get around to using this up. I don't use a whole lot of it when I use it, so I'll have to keep on using that next year. But now onto the stuff that I did use up, which is super exciting. By the way, I mentioned earlier, I kept all of the makeup that I used up this year, and that video is going to be coming very soon. I'm just like so excited for the videos that I have coming, so I keep talking about them. But I have a lot more than just this, so it's really exciting. But I always get excited to use up makeup because I feel like it's, I don't know, it's not something that's super easy for me because I have a lot of stuff. But I did use up quite a bit this year. I haven't like counted it or anything, but I will in that video, on the makeup I've used up video. So anyway, the first thing is this Baby Skin primer, which I did like, but I don't think I would repurchase it. And then we have this Baby Lips lip gloss in Tickled Pink, which I did really like. It doesn't have much of a shade to it, so I feel like it doesn't really matter which one you get because I've tried a couple and none of them really have any color payoff, but I like them for the way that they feel, and the kind of like shine that they give. So I think over a lipstick or something this would be great, but I liked using it just on its own on no makeup days when I was just sitting around the house and wanted something really hydrating on my lips, and this did it for me, so this is really good. I used up this e.l.f. Mist and Set and this e.l.f. Matte Magic Mist and Set, and I like both of these. The sprayer thing is not really fine enough, so it's kind of annoying, but if I need like a cheap setting spray, then I'll definitely go for these. And then I used up 2 Baby Lips lip balms. I used up one in Crystal Kiss and one in Cherry Me. I really like the Crystal formula, but I don't think I would repurchase the Cherry Me shade again, but I definitely go for the Crystal ones again. Then honestly, one of my proudest accomplishments is using up this little tiny Kat Von D lipstick, and it's because I have never actually used up a lipstick before till now, and I mean, I wanted to start small with like a little mini sized, which is why the other 2 are mini sized too, because I just feel like a whole lipstick is too much for me right now. But I use this so much. I used to use it like every day, and it is completely gone, and I'm so freaking proud. I don't even know if I can get a swatch from it. I can a little bit. That is what the shade looks like. It's super pretty, and for me it was a really easy everyday shade. I really like the color. The formula is not my favorite, so I don't think I would buy any of the Study Kiss lipsticks, but I'm super happy to have used this up. It's awesome to like get something out of my collection, and yeah, I'm just like really proud of this. So this is a really good accomplishment for me. I used up a couple face powders. This is the Revlon Photo Ready Translucent Powder, and then the e.l.f. Translucent Mattifying Powder. This one is weird because it's in like a square little thing, so I couldn't exactly get around to like the corners, but I figured that that was good enough, so I'm calling this done. And then this one I did completely use up. I go through powder really fast because my skin gets really oily. Although those are fine, by the way, but I wouldn't repurchase either one. Repurchase? Just like a shortening of repurchase. I wouldn't repurchase either one of those. I just don't find them to be anything special or amazing. Somehow I missed this on the list, but this is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, which a lot of people rave about. This is the translucent one. I hated the packaging because it like comes off of this thing, and mine just like got super broken, and yeah, just that's super annoying. I don't like the packaging of this at all. And for me, it was just okay. Like, I mean, it was better than the other 2 that I mentioned, but it didn't do wonders for my skin like everyone seems to claim. It didn't keep me matte for a super long time. I definitely repurchased it because it was really cheap, and it was a good powder, but I'm wondering if I need to try one of the like colored ones. Maybe those are better. I don't know. But I used this up. I used up a couple of Maybelline eyeliners. These are their Unstoppable eyeliners in Pewter and Onyx. And I used to use these all the time, but they're actually not that good. I just, for some reason, never branched out in makeup. So I decided to use these up because they were pretty old, and now they're all gone. I used up this Ready Set Gorgeous foundation, which is too dark for me right now, but I really liked this stuff and I would definitely repurchase this. I used up this EOS lip balm, which looks really weird when you use it up, but it is gone, and I really like this one. I actually have another one over there. This is in Summer Fruit. I really like the flavored scent of it, whatever it's supposed to be. Then I also used up this Burt's Bees lip balm. It's completely gone. I use this a lot before I would put on lipstick or anything because it just moisturized my lips without making them like slippery or anything, so I like this a lot. I used up a Maybelline Fit Me concealer, which is my favorite of all time. And I also used up this e.l.f. eyeshadow primer, which is $2 and it's really good. It's not like the best of the best, like there's better out there, but I do think it works really well for what it is, and I actually have another one of them. And then I used up these 2 little random L'Oreal brow products, and I don't know what the names of these were, but they're not really that great. I'm more into like the micro brow pencils now. So these are gone. I used up a couple more lip glosses. This is the Revlon lip gloss in Snow Pink, which I really like, and I would definitely repurchase this and look for other shades and stuff. And then this random gloss that I don't know where it's from, and this is just called Cherry Vanilla. Lip Shine. I don't know where it's from, but it's used up. I also used up this CoverGirl Full Lash Bloom Mascara. It is the waterproof formula, and this one is in the shade Black Brown, which I accidentally bought. I meant to get black, but that's why I wanted to use it up, and I did, and I really like the formula of this. I want it in black because I think I would use that a lot more. Another goal that I hit that I'm really proud of is I wanted to hit pan on the Hoola bronzer from Benefit, and I have. I'm really excited about that. I was thinking about maybe panning this next year, but I don't think I will because I really like it and I don't want it to be gone. So I'm just going to keep using it and loving it, and eventually it might be in a project pan or something because it is getting closer and closer each time I use it to being used up. So that's that. I really like it, and I definitely repurchased this. Oh, another thing that I got rid of that I just completely glanced over is a strawberry gloss that I don't know where it's from, but I think it's from Forever 21 that I got for Christmas last year, and I just didn't like it, so I gave it to my mom. First of all, one of my goals was to completely finish up Linen in the Lorac Pro Matte Palette. I added this on pretty late because I was already getting really close to using it, and so I decided to make it a goal of mine. And it is completely gone, and I am super proud of that. It's actually the first eyeshadow that I've completely used up. So lots of firsts for me in using things up this year. And then another one of my goals was to hit pan on any 3 eyeshadows, and this was added later on in the year, so I did hit pan on more eyeshadows, but this was like after a certain point. I hit pan on Bear after I added that goal, and then from the Tartelette and Bloom palette I hit pan on Charmer and Funny Girl. So I really like both of these palettes a lot and the shades in them. That is it. So I am super proud of the progress that I made in 2016 and all of the products that I have used up. It is really refreshing to get stuff out of my collection, and like I said, I made a lot of firsts. I used up my first complete eyeshadow, and I used up a lipstick. So that's really cool. And I'm hoping to do more next year and use up more. I'm really excited for doing this again in 2017, and I think that I can hit a lot of my goals again. I'm super proud of this because there's like a lot of things that I crossed off. It's just really awesome to move out products so that you can like not feel so overwhelmed and you actually get good use out of it. So anyway, I'll be doing this in 2017, but for now that is all I have for you guys. So if you liked this video, then be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe down below to see all of the great new things coming in the new year that I'm super excited for and can't seem to stop talking about. And I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye guys!